There is an Indian grocery store on Brimley in Lawrence called Bombay Foods that I started visiting in 2005. My daughter and I used to stop there on her way back from madrasa. She recently told me that there is a museum just a 10-minute walk from there, hidden somewhere in Thompson Park. It belonged to Scarborough early settlers. I have lived in Scarborough for many years and have no idea that there is a museum there. So my daughter took me, and the first thing I saw was a Victorian style house. It reminded me of one of the houses that I lived in growing up in Jhelum, Pakistan. As you may know, Indo-Pak was colonized by British from 1858 to 1947, nearly a decade. They have built their forts, government offices and guest houses and such in their own British style. As South Asian people, we are going to bring our own cookware and tools, change up the layouts and uses of rooms in the houses to suit our own culture. Even build what we need into the existing structure if we could. Often in the areas that we are from, we have a separate kitchen, so we had built a brick and clay outhouse to use as a kitchen. We did not have air conditioning, so in the summer we used to set up charpais on the roof and sleep there together as a family. My father, mother, 3 sisters and 1 brother. A charpai is a woven bed. Its net is made out of cotton, natural fibers and date leaves, and it is held together by a frame of 4 strong vertical posts connected by 4 horizontal members. Just like in Scarborough, we can often tell that a South or East Asian person lives in the house or apartment by some details on the outside of it, or the lingering smell of our food. It was the same back home, even if it was a British-style home. I left Pakistan when I was 21. That is when I started my migration journey. First I went to Nigeria, which was also colonized by the British, and then I ended up in England for 7 years. When I moved to Canada, I found it very strange to see that heritage sites and museums were all British and French style. I knew that these Americas are not European. What are these places being preserved? What are these places being preserved? What are these places being preserved? What are these been here for that long? Been here for that long? Been here for that long? Museum and heritage sites are to remind viewers of a certain civilization, even if its original purpose was different. And Canada, I think, wants you to think the history of this place began with colonization. Our very homes in most parts of the world are built and defined by them. But art, architecture and culture will seep into the very foundation that they have built. And we should recreate public spaces in Canada the same way.